49ers update. Brandon Aiyuk is 2023's first NFC Offensive Player of the Week. 8 catches, 129 yards against Pittsburgh. Broke Patrick Peterson's ankles on one touchdown and then made that amazing catch near the pylon and the sideline on the second touchdown. And then not just one block, but 2 blocks on Christian McCaffrey's 65-yard scoring run, which essentially put the nail in the coffin for Pittsburgh. This is one thing that a lot of people are getting wrong. They're all talking about the block on DeMonte Casey, and that was awesome. Reminded me a lot of Terrell Owens on Garrison Hurst, 96-yarder in week 1 back in the 1998 season, sprinting downfield, laying an opponent out. But to me, the difficulty of Aiyuk's assignment at the line of scrimmage is what illustrates, what the game plans that Kyle Shanahan dials up, why they're so tough on wide receivers and why the 49ers are so different than every other team in the National Football League. You have to understand that on the play that Christian McCaffrey sprung for that touchdown, Brandon Aiyuk was asked to down block Alex Highsmith, an edge rusher, for about a second or two. It's called 19 structure fool is the play. It's a basic zone blocking structure play for the 49ers, but the fool comes from the deception that the 49ers asked of Brandon Aiyuk. For about a second or two, he has to engage a 240-pound edge rusher in Alex Highsmith, and he did a great job. He helped George Kittle eliminate Highsmith, and then Aiyuk sprinted downfield. So the totality of the accomplishment here was 2 blocks, 15 yards apart in just 4 seconds for Brandon Aiyuk. That is wildly impressive. Now, NFC Offensive Player of the Week, very well deserved. He's a hell of a separator, yards after the catch, awesome, and obviously he can block as well. But in the big picture, this puts Brandon Aiyuk on an A-list status. I've always talked about this. If he can prove that he's an A-lister this year, the 49ers will pay him. They have paid 100% of their drafted and developed A-listers in this regime. There has not been an exception. DeForest Buckner was drafted before this regime in 2016. So they have the money to do it. I've broken down the cap situation so many times. The 49ers will re-sign Brandon Aiyuk if he continues on this A-list track. They're locked, loaded, ready to go, and apparently so is Brandon Aiyuk. You may be wondering where I am. 24th and Guerrero. This is one of the usual spots. Jumpstart Coffee. Awesome breakfast sandwich, and even got a little falafel this morning. They handed me some falafel. Awesome spot anyway. Peter, all the guys at Jumpstart Coffee, you got to check it out. Take care.